Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Prep Inc. Today we are going to be preparing these Philly cheesesteak burritos. Are they authentic? Absolutely not. Are they delicious? Absolutely yes. So we have got everything that we need assembled here today to make them exactly like this, but here's the deal. You could pretty much put any complementary trio of meat, potato, and cheese in a wrap or even on a bun, and it's gonna taste good. Today I'll just show you the one, but I'm gonna get about 6 burritos out of this. First, you're going to need some extra large burrito tortillas, and this is the size that I like to use so that you can get a nice meal portion burrito. You could definitely make these snack wrap size, but it's gonna be a lot more tortilla to filling ratio. You're also going to need some fries. I like using the Checkers famous seasoned fries for this. The Great Value seasoned sirloin Philly steak. These are already seasoned, but we're gonna use some more seasoning. You could also use just completely unseasoned, thinly shaved beef, some thinly sliced peppers and onions, mozzarella cheese, and then for seasonings, I've got onion powder, black pepper, garlic powder, and the Kinder's brown butter roasted garlic, some olive oil, and some parchment paper if you plan on wrapping these up for meal prep and freezing or refrigerating them. You're going to need a cooking utensil as well. I'm gonna use tongs because I can use this for my peppers and onions, fries, and beef. And then you're going to need a large skillet. If you are doing meal prep, I suggest bulk making your individual components. So I have already prepared my peppers and onions the way I want, which is going to be pan sauteed with a little bit of olive oil. And I have already heated up my fries in the air fryer. It took about 12 minutes, but you can prepare all of your vegetable components whatever way you would like. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there. Now on to the main event. We need to prepare our meat. So let's go ahead and get our stove turned on to a medium high. And while we let that warm up, we'll open up our steaks. All right, now that our pan is heated up, we're just gonna put a little bit of oil in there and add your steak to it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and season the one side of my steak. And then we're just gonna let this cook for about 2 minutes and then we'll flip it over. All right, now we're gonna flip it and season the other side, let it cook for another 2 minutes. All right, now just take your cooking apparatus and break apart your meat. Cook that for about another 1.5 minutes. I want this to stop cooking, so I'm just gonna toss it into another bowl here. If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. This is not the brand of tortilla that I usually buy for this specific reason. When I tell you the crash out that I just had trying to extract a non-skinned tortilla, that was intense. But anyway, regardless, prep your area. We've got our parchment paper laid out. We've got our tortilla. I like to heat up my tortilla in the microwave for about 30 seconds so that makes it more pliable and easy to roll up. All right, take your warm burrito, put down some cheese. Next, throw down your fries. Next, we're gonna put on our peppers and onions. Then more cheese, then the meat. I'm not gonna use the whole thing since I am going to try and stretch this into 6 burritos. Now, you could add a sauce in here if you want, but since I'm freezing these, a lot of sauces get hinky whenever you freeze them and thaw them. So I would recommend just have a little sauce to pour on it as you go. Fold your hand sides in, then take your stomach side, fold it up. And if you need to, tuck those little ends up inside of there because you don't want them to be dangling out the bottom. I want you to see this. See how I have these going at an angle? You want those ends to be tucked up in there. Then tuck your other seam in and roll. Now, if you want to meal prep these and freeze them, I recommend the parchment paper because then you don't have to take it out of a foil wrapper if you want to microwave it. I like to put it on an offset, kind of like a diamond shape, and then fold your bottom in, your sides in, and then roll to the top. And there you have a meal prepped, freezer or fridge ready Philly cheesesteak burrito. These are gonna be going into a self-heating lunchbox like this one. I will leave the link down below if you'd like to check it out. It's definitely a great investment. So if you plan on microwaving these though, just take them out of the freezer. You can leave them in the parchment And just, if they're frozen, microwave for 1 minute on each side, and then do increments of 15 to 30 seconds until it is warm throughout. If you shop for groceries, don't forget to check out our other channel, 5 Minute Eats, where we review everyday grocery items and let you know if we would purchase them again or not. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye. All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, 5 Minute Eats, and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.